Zorvex peered over his digital pad as he alighted from the sky shuttle, his eyes scanning the surroundings with a mix of anticipation and determination. He was convinced that he had arrived at the right location. This galaxy, this planet, this metropolis was where he would potentially unearth a clue. With a decisive twitch of his feelers, he chose a direction at random and began to glide along the pathway. Navigating through a throng of travelers, sightseers, and the occasional resident, Zorvex intermittently stopped to review his pad. The latest reports of sightings were outdated, and the urban landscape had undoubtedly transformed. Despite this, he believed he was at the vicinity described in his records. He wasn't alone in his quest. The plaza was bustling with visitors, some poring over their own gadgets and data slates, others examining inferior quality hologram replicas, and a few engaging in animated discussions. What next? Zorvex rebuked himself internally. The plan had seemed straightforward when he had made his travel arrangements, traced the last known whereabouts of a human. Supposedly seen, Zorvex mentally amended. And now, here he was, at a loss about how to proceed in solving the mystery of the humans, the legendary beings who had once dominated or perhaps merely unsettled the cosmos. Legends spoke of them as the original creators of myriad life forms, or at the very least, beings who had emerged eons ago and vanished just as abruptly. With his tendrils drooping in disheartenment, Zorvex's attention was caught by a modest establishment on the plaza's fringe. The sign, in a universal language, indicated that refreshments were available. He looked towards the bright orb in the sky, then made his way there. "Welcome," greeted the inhabitant behind the counter as Zorvex stooped into the dimly lit space. "What can I offer you?" Zorvex hesitated. Decoding the greeting, the sign mentioned, of course, water in various forms, chilled ammonia, sodium bromide ready to serve, caffeine nitrate, though for that one, you'd need to step outside, along with other select beverages. "Water will do," Zorvex cut in, specifying his preference for simplicity. A sensible choice for many. The server retrieved a standard hydration sphere from beneath the counter. "Anything else I might assist you with? Perhaps a snack, a memento, or some leisurely reading?" Zorvex extended a tendril hesitantly towards the sphere. "Memento? Certainly. We have decorative magnets for your nourishment preservation unit, protective headgear, and sculptures of humans." The server pointed a mechanical appendage towards a shelf beyond Zorvex. "Interesting." Zorvex observed the assortment of crudely manufactured sculptures. They all appear so varied. Does anyone truly understand what humans resembled? Apparently not. Zorvex conceded, carefully examining a figurine. "Even your appearance matches some of the descriptions." "Ha!" the server laughed. "Do I resemble a giant? Do I have a maw filled with sharp teeth? Do I exhale flames or dismember my patrons?" "Presumably not. My apologies." Embarrassed, Zorvex slid some currency tokens across the counter. "Think nothing of it," the server reassured as he processed the transaction for the hydration sphere. "You're neither the first, nor will you be the last explorer lured by the enigma of humans. This planet, Terra, attracts many like you these days. I assumed I would be unique in my quest, but it seems they are either extinct or concealed beyond discovery." "No concern," the server suggested, "and given the solar intensity, you might consider a protective hat for your ventures outdoors." Departing later with a stylish hat and an assortment of polymer mementos, shopkeeper Josh couldn't help but smile to himself. Someday, he mused quietly, one of them might piece it together, but not him, not today. The end. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, as it is the only way the YouTube algorithm recognizes my content and shares it with other people. If you like the HFY content I produce, consider subscribing. I release new short stories daily.